Hello folks, today is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. I'm very annoyed with, once again, our so-called local media, WBOC, Delmarva's news leader, and WMDT. They refused to report on this story about Route 90 that links the upper portion of Ocean City to Route 50, the major highway that connects into Salisbury, that the bridge would be closed between Ocean Pines and Ocean City. So without further ado, I'm going to cue up the music. Because, guess what? And I'm going to call them out, Maryland State Highway Administration, or as I like to call them, the MSHA, MSHWA. That's what I'll call them from now on, MSHWA. Just get rid of the H and then whatever. But MSHWA announced this last week. And guess what? Our so-called local media didn't report on this. You know who reported on this? WTOP DC News Radio 103.5 FM. And I understand why they did this. And I'll zoom in. I do apologize. I want everybody on a mobile phone to see, I might as well pull up this. I want to read this later on. I'm not going to do a video about it. I just wanted to read it on my own time. But I'll mention that I saw a sign yesterday on 90 West that said the highway was going to be closed, one-lane highway, and that they were going to make people go on to 50. And yours truly was impacted by that last night, coming home from Salisbury. I'm not annoyed at MSHWA. They have to do the work. I get that. MSHWA already sent out a statement last week, and I'll read that statement in just a bit. I'm going to make sure this is the right one. Yeah, I got to close out of that one. I'll read you the MSHWA statement later on, but pretty much last night I'm on 50 East, and I see they closed the highway. That doesn't surprise me, because, again, I was expecting it. I was like, you know what? They're going to close the highway. I'll cut through the inlet. Doesn't impact me, right? I was prepared. But other people weren't. And especially today, how it's spring break still for many people, right? People on the beach today here in Ocean City. And guess what? If they're going to be going to Salisbury tonight, they're going to be disappointed now that they're going to have to take 50 straight. 50 the whole way. Versus saving more time if you just take 90 West. And again, I know it's not a safe highway, but people...
I made you have peanut butter and jelly and left it in milk. Okay?
Alright.
On bread, not the same.
Okay.
No bread.
Okay. Look, my point is, people who are going to have to try to go on 50 and then waste more time because 90 is not available, now it's going to add an extra few minutes. So let's read this. Heads up for those traveling between the DC area, Salisbury area, and Ocean City, Maryland next week. Well, this week, whatever it's called. A 5.5 stretch of Maryland 90 outside the seaside town is being shut down for several days. MSHWA announced that this closure will take place between April 22nd and 25th. The State Highway Administration said that the stretch of Maryland 90 will be closed from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. for guardrail work, drainage inlet cleaning, and removal of debris between US 113 Worcester Highway and St. Martin's Neck Road in Worcester County. Local access will remain, but the State Highway Administration suggests that drivers should use Route 50 instead, the Ocean Gateway, into Lower Ocean City as an alternative route to access Coastal Highway. So here's the area that's impacted. If you're familiar with this area, there is a traffic light. You make a right, goes into here. You make a left. You can make that U-turn if you get confused or just want to go by the shore. Well, the unfortunate thing is, if you're coming from Coastal Highway, which is right here, right, and you're going to make a right, you can't do that at 8 o'clock at night. So, again, I'm going to urge everybody right now that if you're going into Upper Ocean City, please, if you need to get to 113 and get back into Delaware, or if you just need to get into Salisbury, just take 50. It's a whole lot less simpler. You can cut back to 113 this way, and I know that if, let's say for a weird reason that I'm supposed to be heading back to New York City on Thursday, for a weird reason, if I'm still in Ocean City, I'm gonna have to let my parents know that we're gonna just have to take 50, go this way. I know it's a little bit out of the way, but I don't want to cut through a Harbor Beach. No, trust me, I don't want to. And another problem is, if you ever come down here and you have to deal with going to Fenwick and then going by Bethany, you know how bad it can get with the speed traps. That's another reason why. Versus 113, you'll have a few hit or misses, but I'm kind of annoyed about this in a way that, again, I know they have to do the work, but again, where's our local media? Where is our local media? They should be covering this. So this is the official statement from Mishwa, and I will read it right now. So pretty much same thing from the WTOP article, and I'll mention this right now. I will put the WTOP article in the description below, so that way I'm not proof. You know, I have my proof. I have my source that I'm not lying about this. That again, our so-called Delmarva affiliates don't report on this. So let's read it now. Maryland 90, Ocean City Expressway between US 113, Worcester Highway, and St. Martin Neck Road in Ocean Pines. Guardrail repair, drainage, inlet cleaning, and debris removal. Nighttime total closures with local detours starting between Monday, April 22nd, which was yesterday, between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. Project will be complete by 5 a.m. on Friday, April 26th. Once again, motorists are advised to use Coastal Highway, which is Route 1, or US 50. So, that's the official statement. I'm glad I'm able to get this information out to you all in the Delmarva, because again, remember, it's warm today. People are going to go to the beach, and once they find out about this, they're going to be very disappointed. So, if you're coming into Ocean City the next couple days, again, just use Route 50 if you're going to be leaving at night, because that's just going to save you a bunch of time. I know you're going to complain to yourself, you're going to say, oh, it's going to take a little bit longer, but trust me, folks, I know what I'm saying. You have 2 lanes of traffic, it's much safer. So, that being all said, thank you all for watching. And one more point I will make is that guardrail repair is very important, along with the inlet, the drainage cleaning, and the debris removal. Because remember, we're only a month away from high season, and when high season comes, the Route 90 bridge is going to get overly congested. So, they have to do this work now, because if they don't do it now, then there's going to be a big problem once you have 3 months of congested roads here in Delmarva when the tourists start to come in. So, that being all said, thank you all for watching. Till the next one, please take care.